Well, I had my Blakey with me. I was standing at the corner. I saw some flash. You gotta wait. I was building it up. I saw some flashlights, or I saw flashes. Let's talk about another empowering female. Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. That's the second topic of today. Guys would think, we haven't covered her in a long time. That is true. She was a bit out of the news cycle the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks or so. But she popped out right before Biden took it over. RJ.
Tiffany. Tiffany is what we call an anomaly. I think
a role model for some.
I think it's a female rapper's role model.
She's the female rapper of all politicians.
Yeah. Nah, man, but I think Tiffany Henyard is. Her time will come as well. We talked about in a previous show whether Diddy's time will come. I think there's a list, and wouldn't surprise me if
Santa Claus, the naughty list.
Half of the people we talk about will end up on the list, not because we talk about them, but just because we're following the things. I believe the news that will. The news and storylines that are influencing and changing society. Yeah, KaiR.
Good thing you mentioned that before they say we are a fat sponsored show.
Yeah, we're not. And before we proceed, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check us out on our other socials.
Yes, the new Vlad TV is here, guys. Let's cover Tiffany Henyard. She's going to jail, that's for sure. But before she goes to jail, we'll have a couple of shows.
And they're saying you were there during in the night that the guy got shot.
Well, I had my Blakey with me. I was standing at the corner. I saw some flash. You gotta wait. I was building it up. I saw some flashlights, or I saw flashes. I turned around and I saw the face. So I knew this day would come. That I have to point him out and say,
I've seen him do it.
Shout out to KaiR Rap. The man is doing 20 years or 30 years for whatever he was selling on various platforms. Don't be dumb like KaiR Rap. Please, kids. If you do dirt, don't hop on a platform and tell everything you're doing. Not that I'm advising criminals, but don't be stupid. That's all I'm trying to say. Someone who is stupid. Oh man. So this is Dwayne Trash. This is the guy's name. Dwayne Trash, 63 years old, a former maintenance manager in Dalton, Illinois, where Henyard serves, alleged last week that a close ally of the embattled mayor approached him in 2023 with a plan to replace the school's board's attorney with a law firm he proposed. After Trash decided not to support the alleged scheme, he was abruptly fired while on approved vacation for unsatisfactory work performance and insubordination. Jesus. The lawsuit claimed. So basically, it's another lawsuit, and it's the same pattern. At this point, it's just a pattern where, so if someone doesn't align with whatever the sitting administration in Dalton believes or wants people to act, they will get removed off the playing board. Not literally, by the way, because removing off the playing board might mean sending someone to the gulag. Well, there have been some people that their cars have been shot at. I'm not alleging that it was anything to do with the mayor. I'm just saying they were opponents. They were never popped at. And now suddenly they're getting popped at.
Mm-hmm.
Some might call that breadcrumbs. I call that I don't know. Anyway, RJ.
Yeah. Tiffany is power tripping. Tiffany doesn't want to relinquish the power. And Tiffany is basically now just trying to do everything. It's like she's filibustering. she's trying to postpone the execution. The execution will come.
Over with it, man.
She's not cooperating with anything. She's not cooperating with any investigations. If there's a way that she can obstruct, then she will obstruct. If there are powers she can use to do so in her position, then she will use it. If she needs to invoke the assistance of her bodyguards, aka the Dalton police, the Dalton police force.
That's a sad thing. You said the bodyguard. I already knew it was the police. What you're gonna say? She's using the police, the bodyguards, the police as a personal bodyguard, 24/7. That cost the Dalton, I think, like $500,000 in overtime.
And she's running the city like a mobster. She's really running the city like a mobster, and I think she needs to remember that mobsters went to prison, got. Although I don't think that's gonna happen to her. Then again, the citizens aren't too happy about her either. So, but I think prison is in her foreseeable future.
Yeah. I do. But talking about the citizens, the Taunton Township meeting devolves into chaos. They are not happy, that's for sure. I'll play this audio real quick because it's official broadcaster, so I cannot show it on here, but I can play it. Can you hear it?
Tempers ran high at tonight's meeting. At
fair use.
one point, the meeting was almost shut down as residents yelled at one another and at Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. Things turning chaotic fast, people jumping out of their seats in uproar. Many of tonight's public comment taking aim at Supervisor Henyard, who is also Dalton's mayor, and their lack of trust in her leadership. Some residents here upset that this meeting taking place after many of them said they had been left without answers after Tuesday's scheduled meeting was canceled. They said without explanation, and after many residents waited for an hour. As public comment began, people upset initially over the amount of time allotted for public comment, later going back and forth over what issues needed to be addressed.
Stop shutting down the voice of the people, and you won't have a problem. Because we're going to speak, whether you want us to speak or not.
When we're here at the township, please conduct township business. That's all. Y'all fighting Dalton should not be spilling over here.
As tensions rose, Henyard telling the people at tonight's meeting the back and forth yelling was keeping the township from conducting business. Henyard is currently the focus of a federal criminal investigation and has been named in several other lawsuits involving current and former Dalton Village employees.
Yeah, man.